Good morning, team. Welcome back to the last legs of Flat Broke in San Jose with friends in perfect English. It's probably the key point I want to talk about today is the difference between having friends that you can lean on versus having nobody. Um, when I first ended up on the streets, I realized, whoa, I don't know anyone here. I knew a lot of people, but I didn't have any friends that I could rely on and say, hey, I'm in trouble. Can you help me? So yeah, I just had to figure it out on myself and sort of, just battle through and survive. But I'm pleased to say that after, wow, when I first went on the streets was August last year. It's now August this year, so 1 year. I mean, I wasn't on the streets the whole time, but for a good chunk of it, I'm going to say probably 8 or 9 months I was. But now after, being in the country for almost 13, 14 months, I know people and I have friends. Um, you know, I shout out to the guys that have really helped me in the last while. Um, I mean, T, you've been awesome from the start, bro. You know, um, always a shoulder to lean on. Again, I certainly owe you 1 or 2 beers. I've always enjoyed our Friday sessions, even though we've got ourselves into some messes. It's always nice to talk to a fellow Kiwi. Ness, mate, you're a fucking legend. Like, seriously. Um, yeah, bro, you really fucking come through for me, eh? Not many people will actually lend you money and know you're going to get it back to them. So, with no strings attached, and you've given me a phone to use. Yeah, it's been cool. Daddy, I know you're not here at the moment. I know you've been away for a while, but I really do appreciate what you did for me when I was, going through that little period of living in Veeps and having the dramas with Cisco. And, for a guy that doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs, it's nice to have a level head around. And, I'm looking forward to when you get back in November. And then finally, Heather and Pablo, you guys have been amazing. You know, to reach out to me when I'm close to the end, but, still no money. Heather arrived down at the Costa Rica backpackers and was like, all right, what's going on? I can see you teetering a little bit here. She goes, come stay with me and look after you. And she has. She's been amazing. And a lot of respect to Pablo for welcoming me into his house. Not many blokes would be that comfortable. He's a true testament of a great Costa Rican. So yeah, I mean, we've been busy working on this little baby over here the last few days. It's funny, the more you look at it, the more you realise, fucking hell. The bones of it is fucking amazing, but the finishing of this place was, not great. So there's actually quite a bit to do. So I always like starting off the day with a little bit of heat, so I cranked up the old fire and get the old Billy on soon. So the main house is still sleeping. It's only, it's about 5:45 at the moment. I was actually awake at 3 because I went to bed early. So yeah, it's going to be another good day. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much. A little bit cloudy at the moment. A couple of little spits of rain. But life's good. I was actually talking to an old friend of mine today that I haven't spoken to in a long time. Michael Haitana from Clinton, New Zealand. So, and yeah, we've had very different lives. We've all had our moments and stuff, but I remember that when I was a teenager and a skinny little runt, he used to stick up for me, man. Like, I used to get bullied the fuck out of at South Targa High School. And I remember him saying to me one day, well, they've got to go through me to get to you. And I was like, thanks, Michael. So yeah, like I say, we all have people come and go into our lives at different times for different reasons, but you know, you've got to remember to appreciate all the ones that have helped you along the way. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you later. See you.